a flourishing thing. I ride on the back with flaps on the top of the sea. Something you want to just stop and just watch till you see. Something that dissolves in the sea. I revolve around the equator belt of what y'all stand on. If it was hot type stuff and you'd halt just to watch it, and you would have not wanted to stop once the start would begin. On the star that would have been shot across what was sought firmly dark on the neck, on the shoulders top, because then I would have known to stop. This was some shadow box of what the shadow boxes could become if they boxed themselves for long enough that all of them cauliflower were picked from the yard type stuff. And I would just yonder in the distance when this was remnants like this has already happened hence since I would have just hit the space web when it would get stitched from the spider that was the biggest. From yonder tell some more tales of y'all till the tales would have made chimeras once. Would have been 3 instead of heads he got. I would have said some haughty stuff like Toity would come in the wall, and then I would have tainted y'all with how you felt before with my toxins would evolve and it would resemble blood and mix like what was spinning your blood, and I would span the distances just to wrap a sentence quick and then it'd be back in the vest. When it would ever get lit with this lantern inside my head, y'all would do somersaults, try to have a simplex, just suddenly evolves like something just evolves, like something just emerges with something just would talk. Talk, 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 talk. Forever fresh. Firmament would have got more firm if I ever said this feverish attack of words that froze and rust for y'all. And hardest part of lungs was the hardest part that wore with the arbor's toss and what it hard to give. Like this was a harm that was placed on somebody's bar. Like encouragement fought when I got so encouraged with talk. My courage would roll like the fog. It never left for y'all, so those lines were broke or take back from the shop. I would have said bed like Dracula's cape attached to a neck, and then the necklace that's strong with what's inside a shawl. And what's eating you inside out? Was this heat that I praised on the wall, because then I could have got more endearing with love. Involved in the heart that I would have just carved from some wood that would fall and it didn't make sound. I guess I'd said something that purely resolves what I disassemble right now. Just the civilist talk for y'all cities to know that this cosmonaut citizen wash needs a tickerous talk would have been the fucking stalk of the jock that would climb off to get the giant that's tall in them clouds that look like cotton balls, but no. When we get mold this glow from this bowl that would float, and then I fucking phone and gully bro with a bunch of this eternal flow that I spoke. Did I speak wrong or speak well? Maybe y'all need to speed up to catch flow. Maybe this particle that would just resemble part of one coin that would flip in the pot of gold would have never known how it powered his word that he said. It was his and not yours type shit until all of the yawn would just yawn for some more of his. As he said with this cliff of this ledge at the cliff notes again where it all starts or begins. Then I bake in this wrath like I got big when I said some more that could fit in your head. Boom. Ghost talk spoke well for those who watch, for those who wait and twiddle their thumbs. Wait till it got and was given, dog, like a griffin that's sad in a nest, and then he's fucking in this on a vision quest. Once again, with my vision never got the physical that it want. Y'all in trouble, dog, because my dreams just begun, and you're all in it right now. This was when the swamp would have got more like what would sink in the sun and the bark, because then I would have been at the bar with the brush going Barbasol on y'all like this is shaved the cream that you want, because it wasn't shaved ice, that's for sure. Unless it was the white type that never mowed. Cause then you would never remote to a multi on the bark of a mole or a donkey with my rock, because I would have just rocked what the mummy would have got in the pyramid that was lost when I said the most with the crust that was moist, with the crumb that would fall, with the some more with the full. With the forehead that was stretched like it's a fiber of sticks. With some more of this I dispense with my lips with a lift and then get back like they never did. Like a dog with the paws that would have bras, and I would have raised the nose in the grave if they won't, to get the flesh back to list. To some more of the list that's never wrote, and then I'm best when I go. Maybe articles of clothes that get a rip or shred with my rip, cause my rip was sharp as shit with the glimmer of tears. Some more of them lighted kiss with these more of this that I cast from off of a net to get a fist that was large, like the size of your fist if you're giant like them. Some more of this nomad flow, it doesn't matter, bro, which way that I go. I carry the weight of the world on my shoulder, that's the arms and the top, and then take your armaments back like they're mine. Made them like sauce for y'all to just make out where the moss would have met. Y'all cornered off my thought. The cornucopia that struck a little bit of the simple I got, because the simpleton would have got a small for once from this frown that he carry around. Boom. That's right. Say it then it's deserve all his shit. It's by it's you'll get your sticks of it. More will stitch and then start to stitch with all the odors that left that it has to get. All of y'all is all over yourself, head over heels for how it sounds, and the hills have eyes to watch it go down. All this flows where ghosts have flowed in a house. All them doors will pull the jaw, all them dogs with paws all up like they did something wrong. Mugs covered with blood, and then I covered that paw, but I love when I said from out of my mouth. So when I take up this gauze like I'm just a moth and I'm having lunch when my talk would erupt. That's what the tall would have give, like he has it to give, like it's time that he lives when I fucking rap in the best. This is a ribbon attached to this gift that I give to never give back this shit. Then I could give an actress some guy that was small and he's dipped in gold, and I small once I did. This was a smurf that never get wiped off. I'm just a smurf that got more tall and my blue would got scrubbed. So I get my flesh back in the flesh. I'm just after this rap that I could have put an aftermath to task, like that's all of them armaments when they explode in my hand. That's all of them massive they strike. If you imagine my words just like I just smiled because I just did what I just strong. Oh.